the President of the United States.
Stand by all the misstatements that I've made. Will the highways of the internet become more few? A low voter turnout is an indication of fewer people going to the polls.
This is Gail Isabel Jane. CNN has just learned the White House is under attack by ALCATTA terrorists. President Bush is trapped but is safe. The neocon chicken hawks are on the way to the bank to hire Halliburton to outsource a rescue team for after the November election. Bush must hunker down until then. This is Gail Isabel Jane from CNN.
Down on the field by a number of men. It's starting to rain again. The rain had slacked up a little bit. The back motors of the ship are just holding it just enough to keep it from... It bursts into flames. Get it started, get it started. It's crashing. It's crashing terrible. Oh my, get out of the way, please. It's bursting into flames and it's falling on the mooring mast and all the folks between it. This is terrible. This is one of the worst catastrophes in the world. Oh, it's the place is 400 or 500 feet into the sky. It's a terrific crash, ladies and gentlemen. The smoke and the flames now, and the frame is crashing to the ground, not quite to the mooring mast. All the humanity and all the passengers screaming around here. I can't even talk to people. His friends are on there. I can't talk, ladies and gentlemen. Honest, it's just laying there, massive smoking wreckage, and everybody can't hardly breathe and talk and screaming. Lady, I'm sorry. Honestly, I can hardly see it. I'm going to step inside. I cannot see it. Charlie, that's terrible. Listen, folks, I'm going to have to stop for a minute because I've lost the voice.
Attention! Carry on, men. At ease. How are you men and women doing today? Fine, sir. Good. I've called you men and women here today because there is no substitute for victory. We must form a crack commando team to rescue the president. You men and women will be the ones to do it. Colonel James Bond is the team leader, and he will make the final plans. G.I. Jane, masquerading as a reporter for CNN, is actually a member of the National Guard Delta team. Big Flyboy will be flying the helicopters for the rescue mission. But of course, I will be nearby in my command and control helicopter, making sure everything goes according to plan. Jumping Jim will be the first one in. And to divert the attention of the evil ALCATTA terrorists, we have a secret weapon. None other than Bob Big Boy. And reinforcing our effort is the ultimate military professional, Sergeant A.J. Hamster.
What about Murphy? What have you got planned if he strikes?
Don't worry about me, sir. I'm right here. Private Murphy Law reporting for duty. Here are your targets. First target is Osama Bin-Wiesel. He is the leader of the ALCATTA terrorist group. He's a Russian blue cat. He likes to play with aircraft and other moving objects. Very dangerous. He is still on the prowl. This is Osama bin FatBoy. You might say he's the meat behind the operation. He that stops him, stops the majority of the attack. Jim, I cannot reiterate this any further. If any of your men are caught or captured, the U.S. government will disavow all knowledge of you and your mission. I understand that, sir.
Listen, team. I just read in Armed Forces Journal how to divert Al-Qaeda's attention from the White House. We will use an unmasked combat vehicle by remote control to get Al-Qaeda away, and then we will swoop in.
I'm not really worried one way or another, though, really. No, not much he wasn't. But we still have one operation to go. You guys follow up on this one. None of us will ever play the violin again. Because up until now, it's all been a game. But as of tomorrow night, it's going to be the real thing. And if you want to know how real, I'll tell you. It's my guess that a lot of you guys won't be coming back. But there's no sense of squawking about that, right? Because the Army never did love you anyway. And besides, you all volunteered, right? Yeah. Well, that's more than I did. Sergeant Bond? Look, I know we've been on this a lot of time, but there's a lot of things that can go wrong. We've got to be prepared to improvise. So let's see what happens if everything goes right. You ready? All right. One. One.
The robots we've just begun.
Two.
The guards are through.
Three.
The Major's men are on the spree.
Four.
Major wants to go through the door.
Five.
They make us stay out in the drive.
Six.
The Major gives the rope a fix.
7.
Wants us to go to heaven.
8.
Mayonnaise has got a date.
9.
The other guys go up the line.
10.
Sawyer and Gilpin are in the van.
11.
Posey got points 5 and 7.
12.
Wallace and the Major go down to Dell.
And where's Donald Duck?
Donald Duck's down at the crossroads with a machine gun.
He better not be asleep or we'll all be in trouble, huh?
All right, men. We're going to go over the plan one more time. Are you ready, men?
Yes.
Yes, sir. All right, from the top. 1. Jim drops in. 2. He tells the mouse what to do. 3. The cat has to see. 4. The cat moves to the door. 5. We snatch Bush alive. 6. We head to the sticks. 7. We send the cat to heaven.
target in sight.
You're right. He's sleeping by the White House. My God, look how big he is. He's surrounded the White House. Oh no, there's a giant cat! He's watching on New York City! Oh no! Distract him! We're gonna fly the control mission! Jumpin' Jim is on scene! Distract the cat! We're going in for the rescue! Good job! Let's get President Bush! Them. Ow! Crash! We'll hover right over your head. We've got him. We've got President Bush. Let's get out of here. Reporting from the helicopter with National Guard Delta Force members who just rescued President Bush. We were on our way to Camp David where he will be safe. However, ALCATTA is still on the rampage. This is Gail Isabel Jane reporting CNN News. How are you doing, Mr. President?
I am not part of the problem. I am a Republican. The American people would not want to know any of the misquotes that George Bush may or may not make. It's clearly a budget. It's got a lot of numbers in it. The future will be better tomorrow. I know how hard it is to put food on your family.
Nothing we do seems to stop him. What?
We have the target in sight. He's right over the White House. Prepare to fire. We said remove yourself from the White House.
Come out, fly! Come out, fly! Come out, fly!
We're firing all our missiles at him. Nothing seems to work.
I'm out. Why?
Attention, Cat! Remove yourself from the White House at once. Come out and fight, you! The humans are having trouble with giant cats. I think we will intervene in their affairs. Vector us into Washington, D.C. at once. There is the giant cat. We are from another planet. We are telling you to leave, or we will vaporize you and put you into our spacecraft. We have superior technology. Go. Leave the Earthlings alone. We will steal your brain cells if we land on your head. We will vaporize you. Earthlings, we have subdued your cat problem. You have nothing to fear anymore from these cats. They are totally peaceful. They will not do you any more harm. But there is a small price to play. And I said play. And that will be that the cats will have to rule the earth. One other thing that will have to happen is we will control the White House. That is correct. From now on, we will control the White House. We will control the horizontal. We will control the vertical. We will now control everything you humans do, including all forms of your government. That is the price that you pay for having us get rid of ALCATTA today. Beware and be wise.
I wonder who's controlling those flying saucers.
That's a good question. I don't know. Think anyone's going to look into it? Earthlings. We are from the planet Nebular. We are in control of the horizontal. We are in control of the vertical. We are cats too. We control you. We are the aliens. Many cat prisoners in our spaceship. We go all around the world and the universe in search of ALCATTA terrorists. We pick them up to help the Earthlings keep peace on their dismal planets. This is one of the leaders of ALCATTA that we have had in our prison on Al-Ufantanamo Bay for many years. Look at the eyes of terror! Terror! The eyes of a cat. Terrorist. ALCATTA! Terrorist! ALCATTA!
George, stop playing with those cats and get back in the White House.
When you're alone and life is making you lonely, you can always go downtown. When you've got worries, all the noise and the hurry seems to help, I know. Downtown, just listen to the music of the traffic in the city. Linger on the sidewalk where the neon signs are pretty. How can you lose? The lights are much brighter there. You can't forget all your troubles, forget all your cares, so go downtown. Things will be great when you're downtown. No finer place for sure, downtown. Everything's waiting for you. Downtown. Don't hang around and let your problems surround you. There are movie shows downtown. Maybe you know some little places to go to where they never close. Downtown, just listen to the rhythm of a gentle bossa nova. You'll be dancing with them too before the night is over. Happy again. The lights are much brighter there. You can't forget all your troubles, forget all your cares, so go down.